Hi guys, Barmy Army here. Just going to take you through the recent CWL Elite War between Grumpy Old Men and Evan Ross. So what we have here is first of all we have Essex Hammer up here. Essex Hammer, known very much for his miners and back in the day, but has adapted his attack style to Lalo. This is a perfect example. So as you can see here from this hit, you can see he's going in with the Queen Walk, King Walk at the start. He's got a baby dragon to create his funnel. He's got a ice golem to tank for his queen to get inside. Obviously that's going to freeze up the point defenses when he gets in there. He's got his champion on the far side at 3 o'clock, and he's going to push in now with his main army. Uses his king ability there to make sure he gets that in, and the queen's going to go in now and take out the bomb tower, take out the obviously the CC. He's now going to come back and get the expo. He might have to. He'd already popped the ability there, so he comes in now with the slammer. His king still alive, obviously taking the attention of the hound, which isn't going to actually do him any damage there. But the champion goes in. He uses the clone there with the slammer, make sure he takes all that. Now he's got a nice pathing for his Lalo from the top side up there, as you can see. So he's got a nice pathing up the top. E-Dragon's still doing work. He doesn't want to necessarily pop that hound, so in comes his Lalo from the top side. He starts with a couple of minions behind, 2 lava loons straight in. He gets the haste spell down to speed it all up. Nice freeze there on the town hall. Warden behind. He's going to tone over the back of this warden here, and then he's going to push in, bring more loons in from the top side to tank, and make sure that his loons go the right direction. As you can see, he freezes again. He's got that haste spell. He's out of spells now though, but he's still got plenty of loons coming through. There's not really much splash damage there. Obviously the eagle and his queen didn't get very far, so if we're looking now, he's pushing through with the rest of his loons. And this is going to be a nice 3-star here from Essex Hammer to kick us off in this video. He's still got the warden coming round, plenty of minions up the top side, plenty of minions down the bottom, and that is going to be GG from Essex Hammer. That's what you call a textbook Lalo with a Sui king and queen, so that he has the most amount. He got great value from the bottom side there of his initial push with his king. And you can see now the minions are going to go up the top side and just finish that off. As you can see from the score on the left hand side, Grumpy Old Men did come out on the victor of this, and it's due to attacks like this. They won by 6 3-stars more than the enemy, and plenty more 2-stars as well. So you can see that's a great attack there by Essex Hammer. So we're going to get into the next attack, guys. This one is going to be by Rob, which is the leader of Grumpy Old Men. This is going to be a Queen Walk into Hogs with a Mega Wall Break. So he's got to get the Queen Walk right here, and then he's got a Blimp in there as well with 2 freezes, a couple of rages, and a heal. So you can see he starts off that Blimp. He wants to get the scatter shot there. He wants to make sure that goes down. That really damages Hogs. So he goes in there, he goes in with the scatter shot, he clears that. Nice job there with the Vouts, and now he starts the Queen Walk. So we'll see how this develops here from Rob. So Rob goes in with the Queen Walk here. You can see where his pathing is here. He wants to take out as much of that splash damage as possible, and by walking the Queen this way with the King helping out, you can see he's going to get those wizard towers. He's going to clear a nice path and probably get the town hall, which just leaves his Hogs to some nice pathing, and he gets inside there as well, which means he's going to get excellent value. King's going to do work on the bottom side, and the Queen's actually going to progress a bit further on. Pull out the CC. He gets a rage down to keep the Queen alive. Obviously there's a lot of DPS on her there. He brings a loon in to try and distract the wizard tower. It is probably going to damage it a little bit to help the Queen out in a few seconds. So the hound pops there, brings a minion in to help with the help to keep the healers at max health and take care of them pups. And now he's into the town hall. So you can see another rage there, 2 rages using this queen walk, looking to keep everything alive. Great planning here by Rob, great attack. He's going to get the town hall. He's still got the queen ability, he's still got the main portion of his army. You see, he doesn't actually start the main hog army to a minute to left to go into the attack. He's still got that queen on full health. He's still under the rage from the healers. But you can see the hogs are coming in at the top side now. So the queen, they should meet up with the queen, take the pressure off her a little bit. He's still got a heal in the bag. Heals into that into the expo there. Nice freeze on that top side, keeping his champion alive with that single target. The queen's going to join the main army. Does catch a big bomb there, but he's got the heal, so he manages to survive. A couple of wizards now down on the cleanup, and you can see he's absolutely smashed it here. He's got his queen at full health. He could virtually swag his queen ability. He's not... Yeah, he does. He's swagging his queen ability. He'll probably use it in the cleanup just to speed it up. But as you can see, plenty of hogs in there, plenty of miners, still Warden alive. GG from Rob, and that's why he's one of the best players in Clash of Clans. So yeah, we'll move on to the next video shortly. So the next attack here is Chubs. We've got Chubs coming in from Grumpy Old Men, one of the highest Town Hall 13s they've got. Now, what we've seen before, we saw the hog attack from Rob, and we saw the lalo from Essex Hammer. And what we're seeing now is a good variation of attacks from Grumpy Old Men. We're seeing the Mass Dragon Bat attack, so Drag Bat. So it's very common, it's very strong at Town Hall 13. You generally go in, you Sui the Queen, you try and get some big damage. He's going for the Town Hall in this case. So you can see he's going to get that. That's going to help out his dragons. He's got a king on the other side because he wants to create a nice funnel pathing for his dragons. Here comes some of his dragons now just to help with that funnel. Here comes the rest of him. Catches that black mine there straight away. Not what he wanted. Brings the warden in behind. He has got plenty of spells though to do this. So Chub going in here gets a rage down to speed it all up to get that single target as quick as possible. Does get a little bit of a nasty split, but it's not going to harm him on those dragons. So it is going to help him all path centrally as well. King goes inside. He's got a couple of buildings outside. His dragons will stay in. But you can see he's using the road champion. And he's bringing in his slammer now. He wants to take that top side out because his dragons are going to take a while to get up there. He launches it. He's got a couple of loons in there. He's got a dragon in there. Air defense doing damage on him, but still got plenty of dragons coming over. Now he starts the bats. There's not much splash damage in there, so you can see that single target's going to get wrecked by them bats. Nice freeze there by Chub to take out the wizard tower, and now the bats are going to come across, and the rest of the dragons are going to soak up that red mine. Start to minion up the top side with his cleanup, and as you can see from this, there's plenty of bats, plenty of dragons, plenty of time on the clock. GG from Chub, and you can see there, just in one war from Grumpy Old Men, you've seen 3 different attacks. You can see that reflected in the score of the war. Like obviously finishing 6 3-stars ahead of the competition is obviously a big thing for them, you know. So it just shows that assessing the base and using the right attack for the base is key, right? So make sure you come by the stream. We stream generally on a Sunday afternoon UK time, and we do cover all the CWL Elite Wars, and we do some of the extra cups as well. So please make sure you drop me a follow. Check the description out for the channel. We stream on YouTube and we stream on Twitch as well, and it's Barmy Army. So just type Barmy Army into Twitch, and obviously you'll find the channel. And on YouTube, obviously just drop a like, drop a follow, drop a subscribe if you want to, and I hope to catch you soon. So here we've got another attack from OG. So this is actually a Yeti Smash. So again, you can see the variation on the attack. So we saw two attacks earlier of the hogs, the loons, and the mass dragon, and now we're seeing a Yeti Smash. So you can see it's a warden wart this time. He's got the siege machine, he's got a pecker down, and he's creating that nice funnel for his Yetis. Gets down an early jump as well. So as you can see here, Yeti's go in. He's going to go straight into that town hall. Remember, he's got 2 rages. He's got an earthquake as well. So he's going to break open the earthquake spell. Very effective with the Yetis to help them push him through. As you can see, perfectly placed there. That's going to open up the whole base for him. He does use his tome there to keep it alive across the town hall. He hasn't got the town hall yet, but he does get it now. He's still under that tone, so everything survived. He's got the champion on the outside to push him around. So as you can see here, OG pushing through nicely with that Yeti Smash. He's still got a rage in the bag, still got his king ability. He's going to take down that scatter shot. Now he's pushing into the back end of the base. You can see, look at this. This is going exceptionally well for him. There's not many defenses left. He's still got the ability, still got a loon on cleanup. His Yetis are pushing now into the backside of that base. His queen's going to clean up most of the defenses over there. The champion's doing some work on that archer tower. And we've got the king in there. So we'll see where it goes from here. The Yetis are pushing round. But it's textbook in terms of reading the base, knowing that earthquake spell would open everything up, knowing that the early jump would actually benefit him as well. And you can see it's just a matter of cleanup now. He's got plenty of bowlers, still got plenty of Yetis. So you've seen probably the main attacks really at Town Hall 13. Time was a bit of an issue for him as well. Obviously, everything takes a long time to get over, but you can see he's got plenty of troops, and it's absolutely smashed by OG. And the reason why Grumpy Old Men are considered one of the strongest in CWL this season. Brings in the swag loon just for sheer comedy value. Yeti's go in, take out that final side, and as I said, great attack there by OG. And thanks for watching the video. Drop a like, drop a subscribe.